Right, so I got my drink, got my bottle of water. So it's after dinner, and to my surprise, it's digging through my humidor, and at the bottom, hey dog, I found this 5 count of Padron. So I remember I ordered 10 Padron, 5 of them were Corona, and then 5 were the Petite Corona. And I'm down to my last stick on the Petite Corona, and so I found these. I was like, hey man, it's like finding a lost treasure. Now this is a darker cigar. It's probably a medium. I wouldn't call it a strong, even though it is a darker cigar. Just from the scent, it doesn't really smell like a strong cigar. Nice smooth draw. Of course, I'm using my Cigar triple pyramid flame lighter. That lighter came out in 2019, so it is a relatively new lighter, I guess, in the Cigar line. Yeah, nice smooth draw. Let me touch this up a little bit. There it goes. Whoops. Might have burnt a little. Oh well. Oh well. Anyways, again, hopefully everybody's fine. Hopefully everybody's good. Everyone's safe. This is a midweek video, and this is of course the week after the stimulus check came in. For most of us, that money's probably already gone. There we go. Nice. No, because a lot of companies are helping out. They're saying, "Hey, we'll give you a little discount on this month's bill." But one group of people you won't find that would be the cell phone companies. Whether it be AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, T-Mobile. Not even a 99-cent discount. Unfortunately, the cell phone companies, they want their money. I haven't heard anything from them saying, "Hey, we want to help out our customers. Give them a 10% discount or something." And speaking of companies, this just during this, I guess, lockdown, Joe Biden or Amazon has made $24 billion. And I'm guilty. I raised my hand. I'm guilty. I ordered a few things off Amazon myself during this lockdown, but I did not renew my Prime membership. And I've also been trying to order more through eBay, Etsy, stuff like that. Yeah, because if you order through eBay and Etsy, you're actually ordering, directly from the seller. Because Amazon is basically eBay 2.0. They just took the eBay concept, and instead of making and eBay really doesn't do bids anymore either. They still have the bidding system there, but everything that I've ordered off eBay has just been I guess what I'm trying to say is every order or every vendor that's on there now includes the buy it now button, which is basically what Amazon did. Amazon just took what eBay did, took the bidding out, and just hit buy it now. There's no bidding involved. And then of course they took the and then of course they upped it by saying, hey, if you pay us a membership, we'll get this stuff that you buy from us to your house within a day or two, or three. To where eBay, you know, most of the seller, of course, eBay is leaving up to the seller if they want to do express shipping. Most sellers on eBay now do free shipping because they have to compete with Amazon. Same thing with Etsy. Now the thing with Etsy is I've not seen a whole lot of free shipping from the sellers on Etsy, but you'll find a whole lot more stuff on Etsy than you will on eBay. You'll find sellers. I think Etsy is based out of Canada, I believe, and you'll find stuff from sellers that's based out of Europe, from Asia, of course from Canada, and even from Australia. So if you do order on Etsy, make sure that you check where the seller is at, because if you're buying something and the person's in the UK, it might take you 3 weeks to get your item. Yeah, and the shipping is probably going to be, let's say you're paying for something that's $10, the shipping is probably going to be about 15. So be aware. Yes, and I was going to cover also that this week, this is a good cigar, nice even burn, and Padron is the I guess people consider them the higher end. The ones that I bought, these are like their lower end cigars from Padron. Their higher end stuff it's about $20, $20 to $30 a stick for their higher end stuff. Now I know there's that one cigar that I'm trying to remember. I don't know who makes it, but this is one cigar that costs like $500 a stick. Not $500 a box, but $500 a stick. I forgot who makes it, and and it's not a like a an antique cigar or something like that where it's a collectible. It's I don't know what maybe it's one of those cigars that's you order it and it's made to order, or I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of tobacco they use to justify charging $500. Maybe they roll it in. Maybe they roll it in gold. I don't know. Maybe there's gold flakes in the cigar, kind of like that drink gold flake. I've tried it. It doesn't taste any. Didn't wow me. Didn't go, wow, man. This liquor is like the best, man. Just because it's got gold flake. Yes, because it's got gold flake, they're charging you, $600-$700 for a bottle. Yeah, so this is the last week of well, actually next week will be the last week of April. This will be the second to the last week of April, and that's why a lot of people are out protesting, saying, "Hey, the government says we're going to open at the end of April. Now you're rolling out this, 3-point, reopening deal. Okay, that's good. The problem is that a lot of the governors, especially in the blue states, or they're saying they want to keep the lockdown until next January. Yeah, you do that. You keep the lockdown until next January. You're going to look like your state's going to look like Mogadishu, Somalia. And of course, if we keep the lockdown going, if we keep the lockdown going, keep printing money, eventually that money is going to be worthless, and it's going to be just like Zimbabwe. When their economy collapsed about 5 years ago, was it 3 years ago? But anyway, their economy collapsed a few years ago, and their money was worthless. People were walking around in like big trash bags filled with the Zimbabwe currency. There are pictures online where guys are literally walking with wheelbarrows of Zimbabwe money. You know, and there are also pictures. You can look it up. You'll find there are pictures of people doing using the money to paper their wall with the money, decorate their house, their car with the money, because it was useless. And of course, here in Texas, our governor is saying, "Hey, look, I don't care what Trump says." And a lot of the Republican governors are saying that too. The governor of Georgia he's saying the same thing as the governor of Texas. They're like, "Look, man, we're going to reopen up our state. Whether you like it or not, because if shit hits the fan, we are the one that's going to take the brunt." And I agree with Governor Abbott, man. Let's go ahead and reopen up the economy, reopen up society. I need to get a haircut. Luckily, I got a haircut. Luckily I got a haircut the week that the government was doing the shutdown. I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go get my haircut. I had them cut it real short. I had the barber cut it real short. And speaking of haircut, yes, if you know a buddy who's a barber, or a buddy who's got a wife who works at a salon, yes, the barber shops and the salons, the haircut places are closed, but the people who work there, they're still cutting hair at home. So my sister's wife, they're all going to their buddy who I guess works at salon and getting their hair done at the people's house. It's extra money that they're getting because they're out of work, and no, none of them are coming down with coronavirus. Yes, then believe me, ladies need to get their hair fixed too, because I guess for some ladies, if their hair just grows out, they don't know how to manage long hair. I guess it's harder to manage long hair, and so it's basically, it's no longer about coronavirus. We can reopen up the economy. It's getting warm now. In most places in the U.S., it's above 80. Sun is shining. The bugs are out. And again, I read that report about sun killing coronavirus. So if you have coronavirus, you're outside, you happen to sneeze, so whatever surface that your spit lands on, if there's sunshine, the sun will actually kill the coronavirus. I know you guys are thinking, hey, maybe we all should go out and buy UV lamps. Run down to the pet store and buy up all of the lizard UV lamps. Well, unless you want to get sunburn, because those UV lamps will burn you. Or run down. I don't think a hardware store sells UV light bulb, because it's basically a UV light bulb. You just have to stick it in a lamp, or stick it in your light fixture. And then turn up the heat in your house to like 90. Plug in the UV bulb into your light fixture, and there you go. Yeah, so we got all of these protests. We got the anti-reopening the society protesters. Those are the liberals who never worked a day in their life. They live in their mama's basement. And if this lockdown occurs any further, even they are going to get kicked out of the basement, because when mama gets kicked out of her home for no payment, when mama gets evicted, You know, the liberal living in mama's basement is going to get evicted too. And then you got the pro, getting society reopened, getting an economy going. Not a bad cigar. It's kind of a peppery ash, but again, I'm not one of those guys who are, you know, the ash has got to be this color. You know, the cigar's got to be this and that. Yeah, I don't call myself a cigar aficionado because I don't know. I know some about cigar, but I'm not an expert on cigars. I just smoke it every now and then. Ass itching. The one thing I'm loving about this right now, it is warmer. There's literally no mosquito. A little bit of wind, so I'm not out here sitting, sweating, swatting mosquitoes. You know, the camera phone overheating. like it would be happening during summertime. Yeah, so spring is the best time to be outside. Sit at your porch, sit in your backyard. If you're a cigar smoker, enjoy your stick outside. You know, do some grilling. Got the pool set up. Had to, of course, pools do require a lot of maintenance. I'm a newbie at it, so you know, cause I've never owned a pool before. But I'm learning. You know, you read up on it, go on forums. I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm pretty good at keeping the pool up. And like I said, if the water ever gets cut off, I got 10,000 gallons of water that technically, yeah, you can technically drink the pool water. It's just very, very chlorinated. It's got anti-algae in it. It's got baking. Yeah, and I didn't know about baking soda until I asked the pool guys. Man, you know, my pH in my pool keeps fluctuating. I would put in, you know, the pH balancer. It would balance. And then 2 or 3 days later, the pH would go out of whack again. He's like, "Hey, he's like, well, did you try putting in some baking soda?" I'm like, "No." Is he supposed to? He said, "Yeah." He said, "Once you put in the pH balancer, you get the pH balance. Then I guess you know, per the size of your pool, put in the yes." And they do sell these 12-pound bags of baking soda, which is specifically for pool owners. He's like, depending on the size of your pool, you know, the bag will tell you how much you need to put in. And yeah, since I've done that, the pH in the pool has been balanced. You know, the chlorine is balanced. I guess I keep it to where the testing kit recommends, I guess. So yes, if you have to, yeah, you can drink pool water. You can definitely use it to flush and shower and wash clothes and stuff with. And you can definitely use it to barter, because you know, because if the water, of course, if the water goes out, electricity is going to go out. And I do have a called one of those magnesium sticks you can use to start fire, but as for electricity, you know, I don't have any candle. Or a whole lot. The only candles I have are the scented candles you use to warm up your room. I did have a citronella lamp, and I did have about I don't know, I think I gave it to my brother. I did have like a 3-gallon jug of not citronella, kerosene. I did have a kerosene lamp and about 3 gallons of kerosene. Of course, they're in 1-gallon jugs. Yeah, I gave it to my brother since he goes camping with his kid. Yeah, so if you don't have it, I probably need to go buy it. Go back and buy a kerosene lamp, and buy, you know, a few gallons of kerosene. But as for light, yeah, I mean, I got flashlights and I got like, you know, batteries and stuff like that. So hopefully, yeah, I'll end it on this. Hopefully we get the economy reopened after next week, or at least you know, get the phase 1 going. You know, get people back to working, get stores reopened, get my hair cut. You know, people. But I guess you know, get, because right now if you go driving, man, it is literally like a Christmas Day or New Year's Day. It looks like a ghost town. There's hardly any cars out, even during the rush hour. You know, for those that are still working. You know, because most folks are furloughed, so basically the boss is saying, hey, you know, once the government says it's okay, you guys can come back to work. And a lot of folks have just been laid off. It's like, well, sorry folks, we're I think it was some restaurant called, a lot of restaurant chains actually like going out of business. Like I think the company is Logan. I think they are a home cooking or style type restaurant. They've completely shut down. Never been there. So again, I don't know what. I think their restaurant is home style cooking. And supposedly they pretty much just closed their door. They're like, we're done, man. We're out of business. And of course, most fast food, kind of like here in Texas, we have a restaurant chain called Whataburger, and they're still 24-hour. So pretty much any fast food you go to is drive-through only. You can't go inside. So restaurants, fast food restaurant chains, they're still doing okay. It's just drive-through only. So they're not hurting too badly. You know, the restaurants that are hurting are, of course, the sit-down restaurant. Of course, they're doing takeout too. And sit-down restaurants have always done takeout. You know, you just have to drive up. There's a person in the front. You go tell them, hey, I'm here to pick up order for so-and-so. You know, I already paid for it online, because a lot of them you can pay online. You can use PayPal, or just pay for, you know, pay when you get up there. You tell the guy who's standing in the front, he'll go inside, get your order, come out, give you your order, and you're gone. It's not bad. The ash is holding. There's a few years back, there was yeah, and of course one of the indication that you've got a really good, properly rolled cigar is that the ash will actually stay intact for at least a couple of inches before it falls off. And with cigar smokers, there's a challenge that can you smoke it down to the nub without the ash falling off? And of course, with nub cigars, I can do that. But with regular cigars, I can probably take this, and of course you have to repeatedly puff on it too. You can't set it to the side, and you have to repeatedly puff on it. And I can probably get this down to about halfway before the ash falls off. And you have to be kind of careful with I guess handling the cigars so that the ash don't fall off. Like, don't shake around too much. Alright, well, that's it. If you got cigars, enjoy your smoke. Hopefully there are cigars coming out of the Dominican. I know there are a lot of cigar makers here in the U.S., especially in Florida. The problem is, I think they get their tobacco from overseas, like Honduras and Dominican Republic. They roll them here in the U.S. So yeah, I still have plenty of cigars. Like I said, I was digging through the humidor and found my 5 count of Padron at the bottom of the humidor. It's like, ooh, struck gold, man. Oh, well, thank you guys stay safe, enjoy your smoke, enjoy your drink, you know. And I guess if this is your free time, enjoy this free time. And I guess we got to go back to work eventually, right?